You facing me? I mean, I found myself with a couple of just like free hours in the middle of the day. Maybe not hours. I think I have at least an hour. We'll call it a lunch break. Do we get those in my line of work? No, we do not. We just work all day until we pass out. But I figured I'll go get Meela into cake day. I don't have an ounce of makeup on my face right now, so I'm sorry if I look rough. We gotten to that point in our relationship, honey, where you're not gonna see me in makeup all the time. Child, if you don't stay where I'm telling you to stay, I hate it so much. I'm dropping everything. And I'm gonna put on the Fenty. This is gonna make me shiny as hell. I don't know why I'm doing it. Just set myself up for failure, but hey, what we gonna do? What we gonna do? I drop all of my technology quite often. I'm gonna go get something for that. I'm gonna go get my little lip exfoliation situations, and I'll be right back. Stop recording. Fine, keep recording. What did I say I was getting? Shit, dude. Alright, let's do this. All right, I'm even in this big old baggy shirt. Backup camera. You don't need to be up my grill like that. These glasses have blue light protection because I've been in front of the screen since the moment I opened my eyes today. Shrink me down. Shrink me down. 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 Bring me down. Should we do some trap Christmas music while we play? I think so, ho. Y'all, I got a crush in real life and in Second Life. I've been trying to develop this Second Life crush for a while. Y'all know I like a crush. Do I really want to act on it at the end of the day? No, not usually, but I like me a crush, and I have a whole Second Life crush. Let's see if I out that person to you guys. Let's see. We'll find out together. Okay, honeys, this is Meela from the editing room. I had to make a quick note. So the audio gets janky here because I didn't mute this music while I was recording. I do catch it and fix it, but for a second, it's gonna be a little annoying. I'm sorry. I won't do it again. Was that even an intro screen? I didn't even say what we were gonna be doing today. Basically, I'm going to do some shopping at Cake Day. Maybe no budget shopping. I mean, I don't have a budget. I just also don't know what here is for Cupra, and I feel like I'm gonna get very exasperated very quickly because Cake Day is so big all the time. I don't feel like doing all this shopping. I'm trying to be in and out. I'm trying to get like one outfit and go. I wish I had just a whole Cupra section so I wouldn't even have to look around that far. Oh, see, I walked through this little land of grass, and I fell through the ground and was falling down to the ground for days. And it wouldn't let me TP away. And then every single time I logged in, no matter where I put like my location, it logged me back into falling down, flying in the middle of the ground. I don't know what that was about. So don't trust that grass patch. I'm gonna take my babies off. I forgot they were on me. They're going to the nanny's house. Zavi. What did you say her name was? Was it Savi or Zavi? I feel like I put it with an X, but I wanted it to be pronounced Sabi. I'm complicated like that. Let's take off the carrier. No kids today, honey. I want to de-render everyone here. But people always have flexi hair and they always get stuck to my screen. We haven't done a no budget shopping trip in forever, but usually I like to go after the event's been open for a while so I don't see people or I have to like navigate around people. Remember that time we were shopping once and nobody had demos? Okay, so, ooh, girl, no, cancel. Not that one. That looks like too much stuff for me. That looks like it's for men. What is this one? All right, continue. We don't need shoes. What's this? Moxie? Is Moxie making for Legacy? They feel like a Legacy type brand. Not Legacy, Krupa. It's just I'm having flashbacks to when we first got Legacy and I was like, are they making for Legacy? Are they making for Legacy? And like, no. Is the like reflection in my glasses too much to handle? Maybe. I just have to damage my pupils for this. I'm so shiny. Alright, honey. Whose body are you for? Where's the demo? Are you the demo? No. What's the demo? Who's the demo? Where's it at? You the demo? Viewer, get it together. Oh, for Krupa. Okay, so we get to try some stuff on. I know Les Femmes has a lot for Krupa. What's this over here? Is this the second outfit? I feel like it's on the inside. It's not the main outfit, so it probably doesn't have our size. That's how my Second Life shopping logic works. Let's see if it's true. I was wrong! Let's get that demo too. Meanwhile, like halfway pressed down on demo, I was like, oh my god, was this the fat pack? Oh, that dress looks cute. I'm ready to try it on. I'll be satisfied after these 2 things. I don't know what else is for sale though. Krupa server admins, I'm going to request that you remove the ability to add everyone from anyone except for server mods, because y'all gotta stop adding everyone every 2 minutes. So today has been a very like interesting day, y'all. So first of all, you guys remember I always tell y'all about that ex that I have for like 2 years and we never voiced or spoke, and I don't really know anything about them in real life. I honestly told that story to just prove to you that like, or to just really let the point that my Second Life relationships are not my real life relationships. Because we didn't know anything about each other in real life. He didn't know what I looked like. I didn't know what he looked like. I don't know what gender he is. He didn't really know what gender I was. I mean, I guess maybe he knew, but not for sure. But we never talked about real life. It wasn't a part of our Second Life courtship, and it was not necessary for what we had. But also, like, I swear I hate and love this dude. Well, not love. I don't love. Like, hate and like. But it's funny because everything I can't stand about his ass was also the stuff that I really liked about him. So it's always been an interesting dynamic between us. But he hit me up today, and I was like, what do you want? But also, I thought about him like 2 days ago, because I was like, I wonder if he like died, if he's alive, because it had been a while since we last spoke. But you know, I really wish they wouldn't pack these demos so I could just see what's in there, because I don't feel like grabbing a bunch of demos. I don't know what body you make them for, and your vendor won't res, and I don't want to wait for it. Also, I had another like strange conversation. So one, if you ever hit me up Monday through Friday between the hours of like 8 a.m. and like 6 or 7, there's a very strong chance that I'm in work mode. And like, that's the mood I'm in, that's the vibe I'm in. And like, I'm low-key kind of a shark at work. We're gonna throw that out there. Like, it is what it is. I enjoy it. I like it. I like that part of my personality when it comes out. But honey, we are in shark mode in the middle of the day. So no matter what you say to me, no matter what I respond, it's just gonna come off harsh. Because I feel like I always have to like pad my messaging in Second Life, because there's just a certain general sentiment of like, don't hurt my feelings in Second Life. And I get it. I appreciate it. It's also the internet, so you know, period. People are a little more on guard. So I'm usually kind of like more conscious of how and what I say, but not in the middle. We ain't playing that game in the middle of the day. Can I turn off my sounds on the road? They're just like making noise. People yawning. Are you bored, honey? I do want this robe. I saw this in a picture, and y'all know I like my leisure. Is this demo on top? Hello, Second Life, you gonna respond? BB baby. Signal, is this for our body? Is it? Is it? We'll find out. That's the fat pack. Why is my mouse always so drawn to fat packs? Gosh damn, that fat pack is really cock blocking the demo. Thank you. Oh, it's for our body. We got a lot of things to try on. I'm not going any farther than this area. This is as far as I'm shopping. I'm sorry if you thought I was gonna shop this whole event. I'm not doing it. I might do it. Let me see, what's on my next meeting? Who is this? You're for Cupra? No matter what I say, it sounds like I'm saying Cooper when I say Cupra. Cupra. Anything. I also want to do, like, I told you guys, I want to do like a 1 month review of this body and like all the things that I've noticed since having it for a full month. Has it been a month yet? I feel like it has. I want to go over there, but I need to be away from this grass patch. Grass patch of death. Watch me still fall through the ground. Who this? I'm gonna cam myself. I don't want to. Uh-oh. Don't go too far, honey. Your camera can't take it. There's no light in here. Let's see if I could put on or change the one light. All right, but yeah, so anyway, apart from the ex hit me up, someone hit me up. I'm gonna leave it vague. Like, I feel like we settled whatever the confusion was, but they hit me up with the like the automatic, I don't know if you have an issue with me, and this is someone I've never like thought of, or like someone I didn't know, someone I've never had a thought about, like nothing ill-intended. But this happens often, right? So like I was aggy. So one, it was the middle of my workday. I was busy. Two, I was also in shark mode. Three, I also feel like Second Life drama is very outside the realm of what I do in life. And it feels just very insignificant. Being liked in Second Life seems very insignificant. So for someone to think like I don't like them, it's weird. It's just weird. It's like I've never thought about anyone enough to just not like them. So it's bizarre, but I get it a lot, right? So I get it all the time. People always think I don't like them. So it was already coming from me being busy in shark mode and then annoyed that people think this of me all the time when I really just don't ever be thinking about anybody. Like no one. I never be thinking about anybody. So I found it weird and it immediately turned me off. So immediately turned me off, first sentence in. Because right, even if you did think that, like a part of you has to know, like, I don't know this girl, she can't think that. So like, let me just bring up what the issue is first. But no, the first thing was like, I don't know if you have an issue with me or if you find me to be your competition. Which is another funny thing that I feel like I've talked about before. Like the concept of competition in Second Life is so moot. Like, no one only buys one thing or no one only gives their business to one place. It's too vast and it's too complex. Like in real life, there's opportunity costs you have to deal with, right? Like a lot of it, it's more significant. So in real life, if there are two like shoe stores, you have so much, most people have so much budget. They might, if they get one pair of shoes from one store, they're probably not gonna buy a pair of shoes from the second store. In Second Life, that's not the case. A lot of pricing is very insignificant. It's like pennies. So a lot of times I'm like, these are both cute. I'm gonna get them both. I'm gonna shop at both y'all stores. So like, opportunity cost isn't that significant in Second Life. So the idea of competition in Second Life makes no sense. I'm realizing the music has been incredibly loud this whole time. So I'm hoping that you heard any of that. Actually, I feel like I need to play that back and just see. So I guess the audio was fine, but now I'm thinking I shouldn't play the audio. I should just play tracks over the recording. So, I mean, I'm not gonna do that section over. Good to note. I'm gonna get this dress she has on though, it's super cute. But anyway, back to it. So yeah, so like drama seems insignificant. The concept of not liking someone seems insignificant. Like it's just like, I really wish, I don't know. I feel like I always talk about it, but people, you just can't fathom. Do I need to walk through my sorry, I put these back on. I was starting to get a headache. I wake up in the morning, I take a shower, I have breakfast, I work out, I start my workday. I do my workday all day. 6:30, 7, 8, sometimes I stop working. I'll do something for YouTube, either film, go live, or edit. I go to bed, I do it again. At what point in that cycle do I have time to, one, get to know enough facts about a stranger to dislike them? It's funny. It's a bizarre thing. But I feel like we got to the root of why she was thinking this. I mean, I don't know why. I guess. I don't know. Most likely from people sharing stuff about me who also didn't know me. That's usually the case. Or people who have whatever motivation they have. I don't care. I don't know what it was. I don't know why. Oh, I snapped off her dress. Yeah, moral of the story is no, honey. I wasn't thinking about her. I didn't dislike her. If anything, I think I've come across, or I've seen her name come up twice recently for one situation on Facebook, and then someone mentioned her in a video, and I was like, yeah, that's a cute thing. I don't know. I spoke about her. But other than that, I've never thought of it. I wasn't being very nice. I was like automatically turned off. I was like, this is annoying that it comes up. It's annoying that you think this way. It's annoying that you care. It's annoying. Like, I was just annoyed. I was like, this is stupid. This is petty. This is beneath me. I'm gonna assume it's also beneath you. I feel she might be younger than me, but I felt like I was too old for the conversation. And like, it wasn't even on her. It was because this conversation happens all the time. And it happens because people assume I don't like them because I'm not communicating with them. And I don't want to. I don't have an interest in communicating with everyone. I like hang out with you guys, but even with you guys, I feel like we have certain boundaries set up. Like you guys know, I'm usually to myself unless I'm like doing an event or I'll invite you out when I have just like the bandwidth to actually pay attention. Because I think nothing is worse than when I invite you to hang out and I'm blacked out half the time because I'm doing other things. I feel like even with us, we have our boundaries, but with everyone else, I just have no interest in getting to know people. No one else. I have my two friends, I have my partner, and I have my second life family, and it's just like I don't want to try to commit to being on a personal level with anyone else because I know I'm not going to give them any sort of attention. And then those are the people who could question if I like them or not. If I've invited you into my life and then ignored the hell out of you, maybe then question. Maybe she don't like me because maybe at that point, maybe I don't. But otherwise, I'm just not going to invite anyone else in my life. And from a personal or business standpoint, because what is the point, honey? What is the point? All the businesses I do in Second Life are things that I just find fun. And it's a very tight ship. We run a very tight ship with all of them, as all of my like managers can attest to. We don't, what? So anyway, we had our back and forth. I was barely listening to what she had to say because I was also in a work meeting and I was also frustrated. So I was just throwing spitfire at her. I came in hot. Like she came in from like a diplomatic point of view, granted, but it was also an accusatory diplomatic point of view. And this is where I think a lot of these conversations only exist in Second Life because I've had the same conversation in real life, but it wasn't from a let me throw out these assumptions I have at you. It's usually from a let me inquire about what's going on here. But no, it's immediate assumptions. You don't like me, you find me your competition. I was like, let's start with that. So I came in hot because I just did. I was in a mood, like I said. But so beyond that, it was a very quick conversation because again, like I said, I was working, I was typing very fast. I wasn't really paying that much attention to what she was saying. I was like reading between the lines because homegirls didn't have the time. Also, on top of that, in my head, it looked like she was trying to take ownership or claim to something very general that a lot of people do in Second Life. And I was like, no, that noise, right? One, I don't know you. I don't know your work. I don't know anything about you. And I don't want to give too many details without, because it's not a drama thing. I think we got past that. It's chill. I have no ill feelings for her. I don't know about this one, honey. I feel so covered up. I'm not gonna do this one. Can't nobody see this? I think we have to go outside. We can't be in here. If I end up in that grass patch and fall through the floor again, I'ma sue. Even my camera has had enough. Don't you walk in that grass patch. Wait, are we just in a dome? Is there still gonna be no sun? The floor had to be black? Did we have to make the floor black? Let's see. Let me go to like a basic Second Life one light, like a Cal Will. I don't even know if I don't even have that installed. What is studio light? I feel like these used to be bright. That's darker. Jeez. Well, you know what? It's their sim. What's default? You can't see a damn thing in here. I have a Satomi, I forget what it's called, but it's super bright. Let's see if what that looks like in here. Photo cube. It still seems dark. It's that black floor, honey. You know all these clothes gonna be black. We can't have a black floor and black walls. Everybody's demo is black. We just blend it in. We're black. See this? I'm assuming it's cute. It's like wintry vibes. It's a sweater, I think. All right, so needless to say, like she and I were on very two different pages this whole conversation because like my immediate knee-jerk reaction was like, this is a stupid conversation. This is a moot point. Liking people in Second Life is not a thing for me. But again, I have to think back to what my connection is with Second Life. It's not like a life invested for me. Like I call it a game. And like, think about an actual game you play. Can you imagine not liking a character in that game so much, or just caring about a character in that game so much you don't like them on a real level? Like, it's bizarre. I can't get my mind to wrap around that. But anyway, after all of that, it was basically like, I guess the next step after you've like settled that, what you thought was going on was not going on. A lot of people would then be like, oh yeah, let's like shake hands, let's be friends, let's work together, let's do something together. And then again, I was like, no. And this is the part that's like tricky, right? Because like I was trying to dance the line and not being an asshole because I just wanted to be like no and move on. But I felt like if I would say no and just move on, then she's gonna be like, I knew she didn't like me. And it's like, no, that's not even the case. In this case, it's just a no for me. And it's a no because not because I think anything of you. It's not because I think good or bad of you. I think our energies are very opposite. Like literally just looking at this conversation and like the way I would have gone about that conversation, and not saying one way or the other is better, but it's also the logic. Like I wouldn't have, my mind never goes there. And like even if it did, it's not something significant enough in my second life to care about. So what I find is if I don't care about things like that, or if things like that are insignificant to me, but they matter to someone else, we're not going to do well knowing each other in second life, because I am never going to understand your point of view. I'm never going to get the logic. I am always going to do things that kind of hurt your feelings or rub you the wrong way or come off a wrong way. So like I know this, right? You've been in second life for 7 years with all your conflicts and all that stuff. You know what type of like vibes and energies are going to work okay with what vibe and energy I'm going to maintain, because I'm not changing, right? That's another thing. People are like, well, you can, that's a real life thing. In real life, when you have to work with people, you kind of see what to kind of compromise a little bit in a relationship. This is second life. I don't have to. I just don't have, I could just like choose to not know you. So I don't feel a need to. So like it was a no. And I think that's harsh because I mean, you know, to her point, are my eyes fucked up? Reset your whole avatar, honey. I don't know what is going on. I don't know what's going on. Should we just take them off? That is my solution to things. Just take that shit off. We have some sunglasses we could throw on her because we gotta get rid of those eyeballs. What's going on? We gotta deal with that later. We do not have the time. Inventory, feed me sunglasses, please. All right, this little Kini is cute. That's a big crotch, but it's cute. So I feel like, you know these things about yourself. Also, 32 years on this earth, I promise you, towards the end of your 20s, you're going to just start to see, like, you know where situation and relationships are going to go. It's not you making assumptions about people. It's like, this is a fact. This little thing right here that you brought to me was significant for you and insignificant for me. You're never going to convince me to care about it. And if I pretend to care, that's when you get like a certain level in authenticity. So yeah, no, it was a no for me. But like the reason I want to bring that up, because this is the interesting part. So basically she said, I feel that way based off of personal experiences or a knee-jerk reaction to any sort of confrontation or conflict. But this proves my point. Why have conflict or confrontation in second life? That is insignificant to me. Like, why would I? If I have a conflict in second life, I'm gonna get rid of it. I don't need to have it. In real life, I conflict resolution is my middle name. I'm good with it. In second life, ain't no point. I don't need no people. I don't need to resolve conflicts. I can just move on. But to her point, she says, I've missed out on relationships and business partnerships. Again, possibly. I don't want to have a million of either of those things in second life. So I'm going to choose the ones that are the best fit. When I tell y'all I am strategic about how I put my time and energy into second life, it's real. It's not me feeling like I'm missing out. So be it. There are a lot of things in life I'm miss out on, and a lot of things in life that in second life that I don't care that I'm missing out on. It drove home my point. And like I didn't feel the need to explain that to her, but I'm like, again, look at what's important to you and what's important to me. To you, building a lot of relationships in second life is important. To me, it's not. I want to do the opposite. I want a very small, significant, powerful to me type group. And I'm not concerned about any of the relationships or business relationships that I'm missing out on, because they're not significant enough to impact what I do with my time here or how I spend it, or the opportunity cost is not great enough. And for her, they're important. So I'm like, you making my point for me. And it's not a knee-jerk reaction to conflict. I don't do conflict in second life. If you come to me with conflict, I'm never going to do anything with you. It's just like, there's no point. I don't get the point. What is the point? Unless we have to, right? If it's an employee of mine, if it's someone I work with regularly, if it's someone that I am already in bed with, we're going to resolve whatever our issue is. If it's someone brand new, no. I'm not even interested in getting to know you. Not you, this person in general. I also need to start playing with her shape again, because I realized I started editing it and then I never finished and just like went on about my life. So that's just an interesting thing. I think there are several different types of people in SL, but there are people who like, you can't convince me of the significance of caring to resolve conflict or being involved in conflict, or that's just not my role anywhere in Second Life, right? It's not my role at the club. I'm not the one that fosters relationships there. I've hired someone for it. That's not my role in Bayside. That's not my role at any of the Vanderbilt estates. That's not my role in my Discord server to be the one-on-one person with anyone. It's not my role anywhere. Anything related to Second Life, that's not my role. And I've set my Second Life up that way because I don't have the literal time or the like emotional or energy to deal with it. But it was interesting. And like, I'm always really interested in like some of the psychology behind things in Second Life. And this is one of those because I think, you know, it's a very common sentiment. And it's always the one that I get, that people assume I don't like them because I've never like acknowledged them or spoken to them or chatted with them or been at the computer to respond to them, like several things. Because she also brought up that she sent me several friend requests. And I was sitting here looking. I'm like, we're having this conversation because we're friends on Facebook. But I think she was talking about on Worlds. But y'all know I don't add anybody on Worlds. I feel like, what's the point? I'm not in World. Oh, somebody said, hey, Meela. Thank you. I kind of want to keep shopping because I've seen so many cute new outfits come out for it. But like, I feel like I'm already tired. Shopping for 4 things at Cake Day is going to be the name of this video. At first I was going to be like, oh, no budget shopping. But no. It's just going to be a quickie shop and go. This is probably going to be a 10-minute video. Maybe. Oh, my eye is off. Lock those eyes, honey. But honestly, I think we're going through a phase of people only just realizing everyone in Second Life is not like you. Like all the things that she was pointing out, all the assumptions she was like trying to throw, like she was like trying to diagnose what my issue was, like what my problem is. Like you have past experience. No, I don't have past experiences. This is my sentiment for Second Life. I don't want to get to know anybody. I want to come here and play. If you were trying to bring conflict to my play, I'm just gonna cut it out. You know what I mean? It's like I chuckled at that last part. That last comment that she had was like, that's your knee-jerk reaction to conflict. No, honey, it wasn't a knee-jerk. This is a genuine sentiment that I do not have any sort of interest in anyone that would have that like line of thinking that I don't like them. And it's not from me thinking anything about you. It's literally our energies and interests are opposite. Like, it's like our interests probably do this, and then everything else is like, whew, opposite direction. Where's the stuff I wanted? What do I want? I feel like I only ended up wanting Moxie and that robe that I didn't even try on. I'm already tired. But anyway, back to like, I really feel like people don't understand the extent to which I just mind my business. I might just keep it easy, take the white one. Oh, this dress was cute as shit. I feel like I need to buy the fat pack for this one. Moxie, come through. I think that's what makes Second Life hard for a lot of people to get into. Because they're like, what type of time investment or commitment or personal investment are other people that are playing this going to expect from me, because I'm not willing to give any. So we miss out on all those people in Worlds. And like, they could be creating real cool things, but everybody just wants their attention, won't leave them alone. I want all of the colors. Where's the fat pack? Is there no fat pack? The one time I want a fat pack, tragedy. All right, maybe I'll just get the black one. Maybe I got the black one and the green one. Those will be my staples. I'm gonna have to do Cake Day in parts. Are there more Cooper things at Cake Day? I can't do this all at one sitting. I feel like it's very hard to shop in one sitting period. For me. We need a red. It's the holidays. It's Christmas today. Are they sequin? Oh, they're leopard? Oh. I guess PSA for everybody who is out there thinking I'm still thinking about them. Or that I may be. But no, what's the funniest part though? This is really someone who's like never crossed my mind. Like a negative thought has never, like I didn't know who they were to begin with, but although recently someone did mention them, and I was like, oh, that's cool. And that's like it. That's like the extent of it. But it's just funny to think about, like, so, but on like her end, she was piecing different things together and coming to a conclusion. So it just seems like a lot more mental energy than I have time for anything in SL. Maybe I'll get this one. It's very interesting. It really is, y'all. I don't know. Where's that robe? Give me the robe so I can go put my feet up. Yeah, my new computer shipped. Did I get an email about it? I just saw that on Amazon. It said it shipped, but I don't trust that life. Let me look. It's coming tomorrow? I'm not prepared. I need to redesign my whole house. I need to go redecorate everything. Shut the front door, y'all. Shut up. It's legit coming tomorrow. Are they like in LA? Because literally it said it's shipped today and that it wouldn't be here until the 27th. They must be, they in the town. They are right here. I'm so excited. I've never had a desktop. I have not had a desktop since like 2001 when I was a child. So excited. And we had like the family desktop in the living room. How old was I in 2001? I don't even know. I didn't try this on. Should I be nervous about that? Anybody got this? Is it cute? I want that orange one. You're coming home with me, honey. I usually like to save topics like this for that day that we do our makeup and just talk about SL things. I was going to, but then I would forget about it by then. And I couldn't figure out exactly what to ask you guys to understand your similar experiences. So, I mean, I guess just comment. But also, like, from someone from her point of view, like, have you thought just randomly someone you've never spoken to dislikes you? And then come to find out, like, they don't know you. Or, like, what do you care? Do I care if people don't like me? I never thought about it. It also doesn't stop me from anything. Like, even if I thought someone didn't like me and they had something cool that I want to go check out, I'm probably gonna still go check it out. Actually, no, there's one creator who I don't like, but he makes some cute shit. I still show it on my stream. But I don't like him. And I can say I don't like him from we had a real relationship and a falling out. But it's still not like a dislike. Like, even me not liking someone, what does it do? I don't want to have ice cream with you, but I'm probably still gonna support your business because you know what you're doing. What's the point? I'm gonna get this white one too. I would get this nude one, but I feel like I'm just getting out of hand at this point. I should have bought the fatback. Orange and white will suffice. Thank you. I'm gonna go to the camp, to the cabin in the woods. I'm thinking of renting a real cabin in the woods next weekend. Oh. Hey, Kendra, although we're not live, but hey. I'm thinking of renting a cabin in the woods in real life next weekend. Just because, all by myself, in the middle of the woods in the mountains of Los Angeles, because that sounds very fun and scary. As long as the Wi-Fi doesn't go out, I'm good. Look, I can't TP anywhere these days. Oh my God. So me and Eugen been sending Ray all these messages about the computers we're buying, because Eugen's also buying a gaming laptop. And Ray is always like, you need more RAM. And I was like, bitch, what's RAM? Is it a physical thing? Do I purchase it? Does it install? Do I download it? Like, what is it? And like, she and I have had so many conversations about what it is, and every single time I'm like, what's that mean? And like right now, Eugen's showing her computer, and Eugen is like, you know what? I don't know what RAM is. Ray has explained this shit to us 97 times, and we're just like, what's that mean? But she did say this computer I ordered, that for what I like, for my taste, she recommends more RAM. So I guess I'm gonna have to figure out if RAM is physical. I'm cracking up at her explaining it. It cracks me up every time I see it. But even us, I feel like I have very low maintenance friendships. Like, these are my aces. My ride or dies. If I have a thought about doing something in Second Life, I'm inviting them first. But I don't have to talk to them often. They're not gonna feel some sort of way if I straight up don't talk to them for a few days. Like, if we're busy, we don't have to communicate that we're busy. It's a very low maintenance relationship. If they say hello to me and I don't say hello back, like, they're gonna assume I'm not there, not that I'm ignoring them. Also, we're grown. We're just older. Maybe that is it. Because I'm like, maybe in my 20s, I felt that kind of sentiment. Like, if someone didn't say, no, I didn't grow up with technology as fast as it is now. Like, back then, we had dial-up internet and no one was this accessible. I think when you're just this accessible, people expect way too much. Way too much. But I'm not changing. Not for Second Life. Especially when I don't have these type of problems in the real world. I'll stick to what my real life problems are. This ain't it. But like, I understand the other side of it. I get it. It is really more of an investment. emotional time. Like, even when I talk about second life relationships, my second life relationships ain't shit. Like, what are, we're playing toys. We're Barbies. A lot of people have drama over relationships. I can't relate. I can't have that much drama over a toy. But it's because you're coming at it from different points of view. But what I hate in second life, and I hate those people that tell you one or way over the other is wrong. Like, there is nothing wrong with being invested in second life. It is nothing wrong with building real connections in second life. There's nothing wrong with you really wanting to resolve conflict and get to know a lot of people and build so many bridges with tons of people in second life. Nothing wrong with that. There's also nothing wrong with not wanting to do any of those things, not wanting to build a bunch of real life connections, wanting to focus on your real life conflicts and resolutions versus second life, not wanting to build a million bridges or relationships or even partnerships with people in second life. Like, there's nothing wrong with either. And you don't have to be one way over the other to do anything here. You can have a fun time, you can have successful businesses, you can have people to socialize with, and it's just not necessary. So, like, there's not one way that's better than the other. I really hope that more people can understand the other person's point of view and understand where they're coming from. It's not easy to. You would have to ask questions and really get to know people and have those experiences with people, I suppose. For me, that's what I did. I was very curious about what some of the driving forces were behind why people did this type of shit that always irritated the shit out of me. And then I started to realize, and I'm like, all right, I get you. I'm not going to assume shit about you. I'm not going to assume that you don't know how to resolve conflicts or you have knee-jerk reactions. No, honey. This is a choice. I'm going to assume that what people do are choices. And that's the moral of the story. That's the end of the story. Meela, you been tanning, honey, and didn't invite us? Oh, no, it was the lighting, I guess. I might need to go back to Worldwide and get this dress they had for sale the other week. I didn't buy it then because my ass was poking out and they didn't have an alpha. And none of the alphas in any pack that I was buying fit. Look at Meela's boobs broke again. I don't know why that keeps happening. I mean, I know it's the birth demo. I'm at the birth HUD. For whatever reason, when that thing is on, it breaks everything. This is cozy. This is how I'm about to spend the rest of my day, honey. I feel like I just want to leave her in this, but I want to show y'all all the outfits that we just got. Let's get to why I play Second Life, right? I went through years of Second Life. Last year, I got a little bored with Second Life, but not bored with like what I do in Second Life, if that makes sense. Like, I still like all my businesses. I love the Monarchy. I love the girls at the Monarchy. I often need breaks. When I'm building a new place like I am right now, I've needed a break from there. But like, other motivations to log in aren't there. Like, I don't log in for anything else. So then here comes YouTube, right? And I realize I love making videos, and what I want to do is share what I've been doing in Second Life for the past 7 years. I think there's so much to do here. I've always like cringed at people saying Second Life is so boring, but being motivated to log in because like there's so much you can do. So that's what I wanted to do. I just want to continue to show off how I've lived my Second Life for the past nearly decade. It's 8 years now. I keep saying 7, but she turned 8. And I want to make videos about it, and I want to tell stories about it, and like stories like from a role play point of view. And I really enjoy it. And I've really enjoyed meeting you all in the way that we've met. So no, I'm no good at one-on-one. That's never going to happen. It's not going to change me. I'm never going to find the time for it. I'm never going to prioritize the time. Like I tell you, I'm shy when I'm telling you I don't like to do things one-on-one. I promise you, I'm not lying. But I like our group settings. I like when we have events. I love chatting with you guys in live chats. I absolutely just like love the relationships that we formed in Discord. Like, I love y'all. And I love that y'all respect the type of space that I need. I feel like I'm having a relationship talk. Like, I'm happy you respect that I need space sometimes. But you guys respect my boundaries and like you appreciate them in a way that I've never experienced in Second Life, right? Everyone's always vilified me for wanting these boundaries, or villainize me for wanting these boundaries. So YouTube's been a nice breath of fresh air, and honey, ain't nobody gonna change my mind on that. Beyond that, I have no reason to log in. I don't log in for anything but y'all and YouTube. Like, all my businesses, I've set them all up in a way to be self-sufficient, to be run by the management teams that I trust with them and who are so good at what they do. There's no point for me in Second Life. I'm not here to be anybody's friend. I'm not here to like make friends. I've done it. I've done all that for 8 years. I'm not doing it anymore. I'm just here to have fun now. We're in I feel like Meela, this is Meela in her retirement phase of life. Is this another body I've never heard of? What's 95 Rhea? We got to do something about this inventory. It's at 87,000. I deleted it. I did that thing where you search for demos and just delete them all. I did that the other day. Her hips looking wild. I feel like depending on the outfit, these hips don't lie sometimes, and sometimes they lie. She's having a day at the cabin. I'm gonna invite Ray over. Ray and Eugen, they gotta come hang out with me. No, I'm logging the fuck off and going to clean my house to prepare for my computer tomorrow. I really like the boobs on this body. A lot of people are like throwing shade at them, saying they hate the boobs, that they're torpedo tits. Yo, I have never heard so many people call titties torpedoes than I have in Second Life. That is like their favorite expression. Not like, all breasts are very different. Let me look up what torpedo titties would be. Let me Google this real quick. Torpedo tits. What are torpedo tits? Like a cylinder? A lot of people have cylindrical breasts. Yeah, a lot of people have breasts that shape. Get over it. People look different in real life. Actually, is this really the shape? Y'all gotta look up torpedo breast and see, because some of these look good. And like they're not rounded. Like this one girl, she has real big ones and they look heavy, but they nice. If that's a torpedo tit, I'm here for it, honey. It usually be the people with little small boobies that be talking about that because they don't realize how many different shapes that large breasts come in. I could name this video Cake Day and Shit Talking. Am I talking shit? I feel like I'm not. This girl, she said she doesn't watch my videos, so I'm not assuming she'll see this one. But if she does, I hope she doesn't take it as offense. Like, I understand her point of view. I don't think she understands mine. Like, at all. What are you gonna do? Now, why I don't think it's cute or necessary to, like, say who people are or what things are about or use people's names or, like, try to impact anything that has relationship to their experience in Second Life. Like, I would never want to negatively impact their experience. So I don't feel the need to bring in, like, who's who or what not, unless, like, we've already agreed to that. Like, I share a lot about, like, my family in Second Life with y'all, but I wouldn't do it with anyone random. But anyway, you guys, that is all. I'm sure Cake Day has a lot more. I may go back once it's died down a little and do some more shopping on hauls. I am still very much in love with this Cooper body. I still have it on. There are things that I don't love about it that I might bring up in my 1 month review. These little cute outfits are super cute. So definitely check out Moxie, check out Worldwide. LF had the bikinis. I didn't end up getting the bikini. The bottom just fit me weird, but of course that's a shape thing. Different shapes are gonna look different in different clothes. I hope you enjoyed my rant. Definitely leave a comment with like your experiences with like some of this kind of stuff in SL. Just like opposing energies is what I called it to her. That's why I genuinely, it's like opposing energies, but also opposing significance. Like what is significant for me is not significant for someone else and vice versa. It is what it is. But you guys enjoy the rest of your night, enjoy the rest of your week. I hope I can like spit this video out and get it on YouTube like tomorrow. That would be cool if I could manage that. I will talk to you guys very soon. Bye.
Just the other day, saw you looking my way.